everybody, it's Bettina. I'm back. Guess what? No, it's not Anna Winter. It's Bettina. And I'm here. I'm here. This is going to be the greatest show. I cannot wait to do the show for you guys today. We are doing a tutorial on how to measure your body for fashion. Got it? Good. First thing we got to know. I'm getting right into it immediately because there's a lot to say and do. First of all, we're going to do a measurement of a body for bathing suit because I do custom bathing suits and I plan to do them all summer. So, I cannot wait to do the show for you guys. We are doing a tutorial. Ooh, that was a retake. Any rate, can we start over? Okay. What I want to let you know is, first thing you have to know for measuring a bathing suit for someone's body is there's actually a couple of main categories. Measuring, everybody knows waist, hip, and bust, all right? Waist, hip, bust. But did you know for a bathing suit or also this video is going to start with women's bathing suits. We're going to be actually getting into women's clothing at the end and adding more items needed on the list for measuring for just fashion in general. That could be your head size for a hat, ankle, shoe, everything. We're going up and down. So first thing with the bathing suits is not just do you need your waist, bust, and hip. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to first, I'll show you where in the body you first start with measuring that. Okay, the fullest part of the bust. That's obvious. Everyone knows that. So let's see what this model is. Oh, she's a 35. Woo, oopsie, a little higher. She's a 35. And we all know something about bras. There's cup sizes, and that's another category, a thing we have to go through with not just the bust, waist, and hip. Because cup size, that's always a subject of its own right there, too. I used to design lingerie for lots of years, and I even made patterns, production pattern making for lingerie and bras. When, someone who can make a bra, I know something about this part of the body, and I actually am excited to share it with you, what I know, what I would need if I was going to make a great custom bathing suit for you. Okay, the waist is 26. All right, and now, there's two types of hip. There's the high hip, which everybody knows about, and then there's the lower hip, which is your booty, and that is important. We have to know the biggest spot on your body, not just this part here. Your high hip is usually 4 inches down from the waist. This mannequin has a ribbon on the waist, which is very good to do. When you're measuring yourself, you want to get in front of a mirror, you want to get a big nice piece of paper, and also I'm going to have a chart that I'm going to be able to send you to fill out. If you don't make your own chart, I'll send you a chart and you can fill it out. Okay, put a ribbon, you got your bathing suit or a underwear on. You got to put a bra that's the best bra you own. There's all kinds of different bras for different reasons, different clothing, but wear a good bra that's a basic bra that holds you up if you're bigger, or if you're smaller, it gives you that lift if you're going to be adding padding, and you're always going to be wearing that bra because you wear a padded bra. You put that best bra of your favorite bra on right now before our measurement, okay? So you put that on, you do your measurement. On the bust, you do the waist. The waist is just your natural waist. Wherever your body goes, creases. Now, some people kind of have no waist. I hate to say it, Americans, we're notorious for having no waist these days, which is bad, bad, bad. We all should be getting on a diet or doing something healthy to make sure we got the waist. And if you don't have a waist, there's a way you can wear body cinchers, like from here to here. I have a whole collection of body cinchers that I plan to be doing in the next coming months. You'll be seeing my body cincher collection and body shaper collection, because I think that's very important. Your undergarment has a lot to do with how you look on the outside. Okay, so the natural waist, wherever that is. Now, normally people don't, these days, because we're in 2020, people don't like to wear clothes right up to their waist a lot. It is a split ticket. They are wearing, and the high waist has actually been in for pants for a while now, but a lot of people just like a lower rise, or to wear their pants, here, if it's a pant. Now, bathing suit, we want to start from, I got to know the body. I've got to know the map of this body. So give me your natural waist. And if we're going to do a lower rise or a boy pant or something, something bathing suit that is not going to come up to here, obviously, but I still need to know this spot, okay? So then your high hip is 4 inches down. That's your third measurement. Your fourth measurement is a low hip. We're going to go to the farthest, the biggest spot on the woman's body. Now, if you have a booty, which most people know booties are in, and you're wearing a body shaper that does something special to your booty, like it pads it out, or it makes it go up, or it smooths it in, or something to do with the way you want it to look, whether it out here or just, there's a couple different styles of body type that are very popular these days, and I would say the bigger, fuller backside is in right now. So a lot of people have a body shaper that maybe is like tight fitting in the front, but it will like you go girl in the back, just anything goes, you know, you want it as big and full as possible. So, well, but with control, hopefully. We don't want too much jiggle, no matter who you are, unless you're in a dance situation, you need that. Okay, lower hip, that's the third. Okay, the next measurement that I'm going to need for bathing suit is from the collarbone, where you touch your body and there's a little hole right here, a little collarbone hole. That spot is a great start spot. You would measure all the way to the bottom of your crotch. Now, it sounds kind of strange to talk about crotches, but we have to because it's measurements, and I'm not shy. I'm going to tell you honestly, we all have to talk about these things if we're going to get it correct. When you have a bathing suit bottom or a underwear on, there is always a spot in the center when you go down there where it's the center spot. It's pretty much your center spot. It's where your body, you know, naturally has that center spot. So we're going to measure from that collarbone to that center spot, and you're going to have to, you know, do it yourself. Go in there and check. That is your measurement, all right, for that. We're also doing a measurement for the back neck, like the nape of your neck. Some people have a tall neck, long, short neck, no neck, hot dog neck, whatever. You start from the bottom of that, where your bottom of your neck, because some of my bathing suits have chokers incorporated into the bathing suit. They're really cool. So you want to start here and do again, right down, you know, under your booty, in between your legs, and get that center spot where you kind of feel the center spot is or should be for you, what you prefer. When you wear underwear, you know there's a cotton crotch built into most, and by law you have to have a cotton crotch in underwear. A lot of G-strings don't have them, you know, but meantime, you want to go to that spot that where the crotch, the cotton crotch would be. It's a little triangle or a little diamond shape that they sew into your garment. That center spot, that's your spot. Okay, so you measure down and get me that spot number. All right? All right, the next one is going to be the shoulder. We want to figure out two different things. We want to know what your basic shoulder is, from your neck, where it starts to curve out, and where your shoulder bone starts. Now, there's the ball, and when you're doing a bathing suit, we're not going to do traditional like a regular shirt has, like see this shirt, it has a seam, but it's not really where if I had a bathing suit, I want my bathing suit strap to come no farther than, it wouldn't go on the ball of your shoulder, it would go in. So these measurements right here, I want to get those measurements. And when you have a bra on, wherever, like I have a halter bra on today, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like goes, you know, way in. It's like goes it's sort of a razor back. But this bra goes sideways. It goes razor back. Get a regular bra, just that comes here and goes straight down. All right? Measure that spot from the shoulder, from your neck, side of your neck to that spot where that bra is. All right? And then also give me the second, this measurement, and then also this measurement where the ball cap of your shoulder is. You want that, not like regular clothes where we go farther out past that ball, we're before the ball. Okay, so it's right around in here. So it's really going to be this measurement and this measurement. We're going to want those two measurements, all right? Then, next point, you take the center of this bra strap, and this measurement is going to be from this to what we call, well, first of all, we'll start in the center at the apex. The apex goes to, your clavicle bone. Right here, this spot goes to the center of the apex. Your apex is your boob. Now, some people, you know, they're up side, out. You never know. People's bodies are so different. Some people have very little bust, some people have a giant bust, and they're having to control the situation and bring it up or do things to just control. Wherever your body is, it's okay. We can make a great bathing suit for you and make you look amazing in whatever you buy. But you want to start the clavicle bone, go to the center of your apex. That would be most likely where your, nipple is. I hate to say it, but that's the apex. In fashion design school, we call it the apex, just to be polite. All right, nobody wants to be talking about nipples, but that is what it is. Your apex. Oh, she wants to. Okay. Now, here's where bathing suits are tricky. You go from the clavicle to the apex. You actually go from the top shoulder. Actually, to tell you the truth, we go from the back where the strap is, where like a typical bra would be on your body. You go to the back of your bra where it would start, and you follow that line all the way on the strap, a typical classic strap, not a halter strap, a typical strap. From that point where the bra hits to the apex. That's an important measurement for me. Okay, you see right here. All right. Next thing, because we want to get the body just right and the fit of the body to be just perfect for the spacing, we're going to measure from apex to apex. All right, that's another measurement. All right. Then we're going to measure from the apex all the way to the center back, which is always important because this gives me a real good roadmap for your body. This actually tells me who you are, what I'm going to have to do to achieve it. All right? Right, from the center of apex to the center of the back. All right. Also, your torso. Now, that's under the bust. We already did the bust measurement. We also need to do under the bust measurement, which is if you have a nice bra on, which I told you to wear. It's a measure for this. If you have a fantastic body, you're really young, or you've got a lot of whatever done to you, you may not need a bra. You maybe don't wear a bra. That's fine too. Whatever works for you, whatever the best. But I think most people are going to wear some sort of bra, and a bathing suit will be their bra on the beach. It will hold them up and do some things for them to make them look good. Okay, under bust. This spot right here has to be measured. All right? Okay, next thing. I would like a measurement of your neck. Did I already tell you? I don't think I told you. Your neck measurement. All right. Then I would like the thigh. Now, I don't have a mannequin today with legs, and I didn't have a regular person to stand here and model for me, but you measure around the leg, the circumference of your leg at right where your crotch level is. That's your measurement spot. Then 4 inches down, that's your measurement spot, because some people are smaller here and they get a little bigger in the thigh, right? So we want that right at the like your underwear, leg bottom, like right where your crotch is, just straight out. Your underwear is probably up higher than that, but measure straight out there. Then 4 inches down, measure 4 inches down from there. I'm also going to need their belly button can be lower or higher than your waist. Mine happens to be kind of right out my waist. So wherever your waist is probably safer to say, because sometimes people's belly button is a little lower, or whatever. Go from the waist spot all the way to your knee. All right? I need that measurement. That would be not from the center, but say from, the side or midway all the way to your knee. All right? That's your measurement. Then we also, because more about the backside, okay? So we got the knee. Now, let's get the measurement under your bum, wherever your buttocks ends. Like, you could do the center, that'd be a great measurement. You could do the side, that would be a great measurement. So I really get a sense of how big or small you are in the backside and what shape you are. So right where your body, cups in, that is the spot I need, from the waist to that cup in spot. All right, and in the center as well, that would be your waist all the way to that very center spot again in the underwear, where you consider the center of your body down there. All right, we need that spot. All right, also from the back of the neck to the waist. If I didn't already get the measurement, I don't think I did. Then you're going to go to the shoulder. You're going to get from where that bra strap is sitting, the regular classic bra strap, that measurement to that measurement at about, inch and a half down from your neck spot. It's a typical bathing suit measurement that we need right there, all right? Also, I have a notion that most people have some sort of something that they're dealing with their body. They want to stack the deck, the right direction. You want to look as good as possible on that beach. Not only in clothing, like this is a good tutorial for my undergarments as well, because I'm making body shapers. And some people, I'm a plus size woman. I have back fat. I mean, I hate to say the word BF, but it's a back fat situation sometimes. And it's right in here. Or people have it under, down, lower. We don't want any of that. Some of these garments are going to be, these bathing suits are going to be kind of like fitting all the way, like maybe strappy up here and then fitting in these areas to kind of solve that problem. And we'll have a zipper, like an invisible zipper in the front kind of styles. We don't want to see any of this stuff right here going on. We don't want wiggling. We don't want bulging. It's just like people say, oh, you have a muffin top, when you wear your jeans. No. We don't want any of that muffin or the poofing out. We can control all these situations. We can make you look amazing no matter what your challenges are with your body. Okay? All right. Also, with the neck, well, first let's stick with the back for a second. If you have, I'm going to be asking a questionnaire on my sheet. Do you have back fat up high? Do you have it down low? Do you have the muffin top? Do you have anything that I need to know about that you're always disguising or dealing with when you wear your clothing and when you wear a bathing suit? Tell me about that. I mean, it also could be this spot on the body. A lot of women have a little bit of, like plus size women or me, like me, but even small women who are in fantastic shape, they still could have this. Even a really fit person, I mean, if they lift a lot of weights, they probably wouldn't have it. But there's a little bit of fat right here outside your bathing suit or your bra strap right here. I need to know about that because I will do things to make sure that that is smoothed out and nicest as possible as well. Also, if you have a bust that you do love showing your cleavage, you don't love showing your cleavage. Whichever way is fine. I love all people and all people's bodies, and I want to be able to cater to everybody's lifestyle and everybody's tastes. You may be ultra conservative. That's fine. We may put modesty panels in the front for you so that you can look like you're in a cute little bathing suit, but you don't have to show all that cleavage if you don't feel like it. And there's people who want it J-Lo down to the navel and they don't want anything in there. They want to just get tan, put the tape, they're good to go. Whichever the case, we'd love to help you, and we know we can help you. Let's see, I think I covered just about everything. Now, from the bathing suits measurements, that's the end of those bathing suit measurements. I also am going to go farther. All those measurements apply to the second segment we're going to have. The second segment is going to be on garment measuring for your regular clothing, all right, which is a really good thing to know. If you're going to have a custom garment made, they'll do that for you. Or if you're going to have some alteration person do something for you, they're going to want to know these measurements, and they go ahead and do it, but I'm going to tell you what they're looking for. All right, so our next segment's coming up in a few minutes. This was the bathing suit segment. Where's my sunglasses? We're going to the beach, everybody. My girl and I, be Bettina. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Social media. Social media shows network were initiated in 2017. Since then, our founder Maria Pereza never stopped developing a system on social media. In building a network of passionate people that loves to entertain, coach, help others, and deliver informative information to the public, informally, in a low-cost production. She built a platform that surpassed Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and other social media live streaming, but exceeded the function of a podcast. Her main goal is to be able to broadcast on social media like a traditional TV setup involving a group of broadcasters, YouTubers, podcasters, and social media live streamers. Maria is building the confidence of non-actors and non-famous people that joins her to network. We are here to promote and support one another, to help our community grow collectively without inhibitions but with confidence and high self-esteem. We love to be in this family together. Our door is open to help you build your brand, opening opportunities for others, and outreach to our community. We welcome you to the family of social media shows.
Thank you to our affiliates who trusted and hold us by the hand. We truly appreciate your support and we are looking forward to a longer relationships. GI Connections, VIP Vacations, James Presley Recording Studio, Power X Energy Drinks, Moke Experience, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, Revolution Radio 2, Rhythm Vision, Westgate Resorts Las Vegas, The Giving Water, Whalers Creation, The Funk Jam, The Iron Monk Tattoo Society, GG Chic, Las Vegas Entertainment, Fantasy at Luxor, Action Shot Productions. Ask us to learn more how to be part of our affiliate today.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve. So why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire. Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Social media shows are looking for independent assigned artists to show off to the world for a brand new show. So if you have a video ready to show, email us right now at darkmusictelevision@gmail.com. The video must be a quality of MP4 and we are accepting all genres. R&B, hip-hop, soul, blues, pop, country, rock, every and all types. So join us now and let us bring the world to you.
Ready to come back on. Hi, it's Bettina again. Thank you for coming back. We're doing a tutorial that was for bathing suit measurement for you, for a custom bathing suit for this summer from Bettina. Secondly, we're going to go further and do more measurements for custom clothing, because as I get my orders for these clothes that I've been putting on in the last couple of weeks, I'm going to want to know more about your body as we go along. So the measurements that I would need, other than just the waist, or the bust, waist, hip, things for the bathing suits, we went through a long thing about bathing suit, is, here's the next part. What I would need for you for regular clothing. This is to make a blazer, to make a blouse, to make a dress, trouser, that kind of thing. First we're gonna need your shoulder. A lot of things in fashion design and in clothing start at the shoulder, meaning if the shoulder is wrong, the whole garment is not gonna hang right. It's very key. Not for pants, but you know, this is like the upper body stuff. It's all, a lot of the shoulder is very, very important. So we're gonna measure, make sure you got that neck measurement. I also wanna do a 2-inch up neck because chokers are been so in lately, or some sort of, you know, garment that maybe for the blazer lapel, I might need to know how high a neck you have as well, you know. So give me your 2-inch, inch and a half up, your regular, those 2 measurements on the neck. Next one, I'm gonna need your shoulder. This is gonna be from where your body slopes down right here to the seam. Where the seam of a blouse, let's start with a t-shirt, okay? Because there's t-shirts, blouses, and jackets, all right? T-shirt. Where your t-shirt would go. This is a t-shirt that I have on. My seam, well, this is kind of anything stretch is going to always be different than anything woven. We're going to have different, you know, but we want to have both measurements in mind. This is for a t-shirt, which would stretch, okay, from the neck to wherever this seam is that your typical t-shirt goes. Now, companies can vary. I mean, you could go Liz Claiborne, or you can go to Joe Schplo on the street, you know, kind of a cheap t-shirt place, whatever. It could be totally different. Also, there's different sizes, like junior sizes, there's Missy sizes, contemporary women's, I think is in the middle. So junior, contemporary women's, and then Missy sizing. Now, and Missy's like plus size sizing maybe would be the 3rd category, and the 4th category. Okay, your measurement from here to here on a t-shirt that is going to be for a junior, which means a younger person or somebody with a petite body, that measurement is going to be whatever that is. But if it's a top that's made for a regular contemporary women's outfit, that measurement for a t-shirt is typically going to be a little farther out. Junior clothing are like higher cuts and little shorter distances. They make you look a little sexier. And for someone who has that body or is that yet age group and the body, definitely, you know, I think sexier is better. I think that's the name of the game. I think most people consider it attractiveness. You know, it has to do with the sign of the times. It's like we have to go back into the history of fashion and think of what is hot whenever, whatever era. Today is 2020, so let's go for what looks good today, all right? Measurement of that, all right? Your whole arm, under the arm measurement, this right here, is very key. Now, this is the t-shirt we're measuring with a t-shirt on. So you have that t-shirt on, and you're measuring whatever those seam spots are that your favorite, maybe you put your favorite t-shirt on, and wherever those measurements are. Also, whatever this whole hole is under your arm, measure that, all right? Then I want you to measure where that spot, where that circle would have hit tightest, you know, possible, like a t-shirt fits you nice and snug and tight. You go from here to your waist, and then also you go from here to your bottom of your t-shirt. Junior t-shirts tend to end about here, a little more mid, like belly, you know, or a little higher. And then people who are plus size or Missy size, they will tend to want to go a little lower because they have something to cover here, and the garment is even purchased or made, constructed and designed, made a little longer in the front. Believe it or not, you don't notice it, but it is a little longer because of that belly, because the person's got a belly, you know, so they're adding that in. So go ahead and measure what to the hem. Okay, your clavicle center to the hem of that t-shirt. You're wearing a good bra, you're wearing something that you would normally want to wear under a t-shirt, whether it's a padded bra for pushing up and making you look just the way you want to look, or a body shaper, you know, and a bra. Body shapers generally go under your breasts, and especially for bigger size people, you don't want to smash those down, you want to have them free. But you wear a bra, then you put your body shaper on, and then you put your t-shirt on and you do all this measuring, okay? Waist, high hip, low hip, whatever the bathing suit, the t-shirt length is from, and then also if you could give me a measurement from the center of your neck to wherever you like your t-shirt to end. If you want a regular jewel neck, that's up here. And so you want to give me the measurement to your favorite jewel neck. I dropped my thing again, sorry about this. And then you want to do a measurement to, if you like V-necks, if you have, you know, you have kind of a short neck, you probably look better in V-necks. So you want to, you know, have that V-neck, wherever it ends high or lower, and you wear camisole, or really low and you wear camisoles under it, you know, and that's part of your look. Whatever your favorite look is, let's go for it. Let's find out what that is for you. Because a lot of people, I would say most people kind of get, like us designers, they sort of get a signature look. And believe it or not, most people end up wearing kind of like a uniform. I mean, I hate to say it, we don't want to believe we have a uniform that we wear, but we do. We wear certain clothes all the time, and we'll end up, it's just like food. If you eat certain foods, you go to Weight Watchers, they're going to look at all the foods you eat every 3 weeks. You keep a 3-week log. You know what? You end up eating the same things all the time. You don't realize it. Same thing with clothes. Once we like a look, we kind of tend to go with it. I know people who like black and white print, whatever, for their evening outfit. They have like several black and white prints that are just an expansion on whatever the theme is that they're into right now. So whatever your look is fine. Let's figure it out. I like to be privy to that. If it's a very open neck, I'd like to know the distance that you like it open as well, this measurement. If it's really, you know, just skimming your bra and it's fitting, like it shows some skin or you show your body, I want to know this measurement here and this measurement here. Let's see. Okay, across the back, of course, from the shoulder to the shoulder, from the nape of the neck all the way down to the hem of that t-shirt, all right? And under the bust. Now, this may be for a stretch. Stretches are very forgiving, much more forgiving than not. I mean, we have these things called a one-way stretch and a two-way stretch. The one-way stretch is usually always, the stretchy part will go one direction, and the four-way stretch goes two directions, this way and this way. Okay, everyone knows what Lycra is. It's a four-way stretch. If you have a garment that you bought, you know, it doesn't have much stretch one direction, but it does have the other, it's generally going to be stretchy around your body because that's so important. You need to have that stretch when you move and groove, and you want, usually good designers are probably going to most likely put the stretch going around the body, all right? That's pretty key. Once in a while, though, I have to say, being a designer, I'll have a print or something that I find I want to use, and it doesn't have the stretch the right direction that I want it to, and I'll just do it anyway, and I don't care if it's like the stretch is not typical rule, because once you know the rules, then they're made to be broken, okay? You'll just do whatever you want to do because of the look, to sacrifice for the look, whether it stretches around the body or not, per se. I might just give. The difference is it's either stretchy or it just gives a little. All right. Now, after the t-shirt, we're going to go to the blouse. The blouse, a lot of the same measurements, your neck measurement, your high neck measurement, your shoulder from where the start of the blouse is to here. Put on one of your favorite blouses and measure it up for me. That's the best way for me to find out what your best fit is for a blouse. And it's better to do it on the body than laying it on a table and trying to measure all these spots, although some people do it that way too. It's called speccing out a garment. That's what we call in the garment business for import-export. I had to do a lot of speccing garments, like on a table, you know, measuring. So, but I like doing this on the body. We're going to make you some clothes. So put it on, measure here for your blouse. Now, from the blouse seam spot all the way to your wrist, that's very important. You know, if you've ever gotten any custom-made garment, the tailor has to do that. Here, then your wrist measurement, then your shoulder, this seam spot to your elbow. That may mean when you bend your arm, wherever this measurement is your shoulder or your elbow measurement, okay? That's important. Okay, everybody's different. Some people have long arms, short arms. You know, we're all different. Some people have scoliosis, and we have to deal with making a garment completely different on one side of the body than the other. You never know. Disabilities happen. We all are going to grow old. We're all going to have things, old, young, you know, that are not great and perfect, but we have to figure out a way. So that's our motto, is figure out a way. And I'm Swedish. Actually, there's an old saying in Sweden, it's, there has to be a better way. That's one of their mottos. I don't know. Anyway, okay, you got your blouse. If you're gonna do buttons, you wanna measure from here all the way to the end of the blouse. And also, I'll figure out the buttons, but if it's, okay, usually that's standard and I can figure it out. Now, the last part, and also a typical alteration in a blouse to make a blouse fit very, very well, and you want all your clothes to fit very well. That's a key to looking good fashionably, is having alterations done. Maybe your blouse is a little roomy and it makes you look heavy because of that. You want to have some seams put right in here, some darts, or sometimes at the sides, or sometimes bring the armpit up a little higher if that blouse is kind of laying. And also, tighter arms are in, not super tight, like unless it's stretchy, then it's okay super tight, like mine's super tight. It's tight and fitted. But blouses also tight or slimmer arm is in. So you want to always do alterations along the arm, and measurement from this top to the wrist is very important. Also, I told you your wrist measurement. Okay, after that, blazer. We would do almost all the same measurements for a blazer. Put on your favorite blazer. Measure your spots. Get from this side of the neck all the way to where the first button is very important. If you want it to be a double-breasted, you might be up higher like this. If you want it to be regular button, wherever this spot is, and you would feel most comfortable where your button would start. That's important. I can figure it out for you. If you don't have a clue, it's fine. I'll designate a good spot. But a lot of people have a favorite jacket. Let's make another jacket like your favorite jacket. Why not? At least fitting-wise. All right. Let's see. All the other things are going to be applying. We want the neck to the hem. We want this shoulder measurement. We want the rise up here if it's like got a lapel that kind of has a stand on it, and then the lapel starts down. We want the measurement of the stand and the measurement of the stand and the collar. If you were to put the collar straight up, you know, just sitting upwards, we want the measurements of this and this. There's also the back neck. I mean the back shoulder is very important. Very important, right here, mid back, where your bra strap would be, where your bra would hit around your body. Very important measurement for a jacket. Waist, high hip, low hip, same thing in the distance, in the back neck to the hem, wherever you want that hem to end. If you don't have a clue, I can help you with most things. That's it. Okay, pants, we're going to need from the waist to the floor, from the center waist to the floor, from the side waist to the floor, the ankle measurement, from the floor to the knee, from the knee to right here where your body, you know, goes in and your underwear spot, this to the floor. We want to know all the measurements. High hip, low hip, the crotch measurement, again like bathing suits, where you go from the top of your pant all the way to the very center where you feel that, and actually if you have a pair of pants that you wanted me to emulate, you'll open up the pant and you'll see the seam will be, you know, wherever that seam is my spot. I need measurement front and back for that, for the rise they call it. All right, so that's the latest and greatest. There's 4 different kinds of pants. Actually, we're going to be going over in the next video all kinds of different fashion that you need in your wardrobe. Okay, so that's it. We'll see you in a couple. We'll be going, and JC will help me, and we'll go through, bang through the wardrobe and get your basics. So you have an amazing wardrobe. That's it. Be Bettina. Thanks. I'll be back in a second.
Social media shows network were initiated in 2017. Since then, our founder Maria Pereza never stopped developing a system on social media. In building a network of passionate people that loves to entertain, coach, help others, and deliver informative information to the public, informally, in a low-cost production. She built a platform that surpassed Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and other social media live streaming, but exceeded the function of a podcast. Her main goal is to be able to broadcast on social media like a traditional TV setup involving a group of broadcasters, YouTubers, podcasters, and social media live streamers. Maria is building the confidence of non-actors and non-famous people that joins her to network. We are here to promote and support one another, to help our community grow collectively without inhibitions but with confidence and high self-esteem. We love to be in this family together. Our door is open to help you build your brand, opening opportunities for others, and outreach to our community. We welcome you to the family of social media shows.
Thank you to our affiliates who trusted and hold us by the hand. We truly appreciate your support and we are looking forward to a longer relationships. GI Connections, VIP Vacations, James Presley Recording Studio, Power X Energy Drinks, Moke Experience, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, Revolution Radio 2, Rhythm Vision, Westgate Resorts Las Vegas, The Giving Water, Whalers Creation, The Funk Jam, The Iron Monk Tattoo Society, GG Chic, Las Vegas Entertainment, Fantasy at Luxor, Action Shot Productions. Ask us to learn more how to be part of our affiliate today.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
Hey, it's Bettina. I'm back. Guess what? It's not Anna Winter. It's Bettina. Bettina. Bettina Steinhauer and JC. How do you say your last name?
Crisologo.
Crisologo.
And I am not Andre Leon Talley. I am JC.
I know he looks like it, but hey, a close. No,
well, actually,
he's the real JC.
I'm a quarter of Andre Leon Talley, a quarter of his size.
Oh, a quarter of his size.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't want to go there.
Yeah.
No.
But he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
Is he a designer? Who is he?
No, he is editor at large of Vogue.
Well, we know he's important then. And,
yes.
You know, JC is a lot more adept at the garment industry than I am, actually, in certain ways. And in certain ways, I have the experience background
well, actually,
than him in a factory and manufacturing.
You are more adept at the garment industry.
Yes.
I'm more adept about the fashion industry.
Yes. Right. Yes. So I appreciate you very much. And he has a great show called Fab Life. I want to get into our show though immediately. Yeah, we've had a lot of good shows together. He's been my guest I've been his guest many times, and it's fabulous. I adore being his friend, and thank you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, we're going to get into it. One, we're going to talk about body type. That's the first thing you need to know. What's your body type? My God, are you a hourglass shape?
My body type right now is that I have a gut.
No, then you're a barrel shape. Okay, you're straight up and down. No shape.
I'm trying to lose it.
We got the no shape.
And that's the reason why I wear a scarf all the time
too.
to
That's
give
probably
the
what I
the
do.
optical illusion that I'm skinny.
That's why I do too. I love scarves. They're
Yeah.
the spice of life, man. I mean, why not? I'm
Yes.
happy. It makes me happy.
Now I have
So-
to kill you guys because I told you my little secret.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Nix me on the talk about the body with
Yes.
all of us. But we're happy. We're happy. We're here.
Yes, we
We're
are.
here to share our knowledge, and who knows?
Yes.
Maybe you'll get something out of it. We hope.
Yes.
Okay, body type. First, there's a zillion YouTube videos. You can
Yes.
see. You got your hourglass figure. You got your straight up and down. You got your barrel figure with somebody with no waist at all. And they're kind of round. You have your apple shape, and pear shape. You have all these different shaped bodies. So it's
Oh,
all
I love
good.
pears.
Ooh, he loves pears. Oh, you like me then, baby, because
Well,
I'm right in
well,
there.
the real pear.
Oh, well. I know.
Yeah. Okay.
But here's the deal. After you know your body type, that's very important to find out. If you don't have a clue, ask friends. And you call me and ask me. You're going to send me pictures of you, and we're going to all help work on you and get you just the way
Brilliant idea.
Yeah, we're going to transform wardrobes
Yes.
with this show. This show is about transforming lives. All right?
Yes, yes.
Now, it's starting with transforming a wardrobe.
Yes, transforming a wardrobe. And can you hold that thought for a 2nd? Because I would like to thank my televiewers that have joined in to watch the Bettina. And this is her show.
Fabulous.
And hi, Zombie, Patrick, Cheryl.
We don't have time to add all those people. No offense, we love you,
Yeah,
but
it's just
we are going
a
to.
few people. Patrick, Cheryl, and Christian, and Zombie. Thank you for watching.
Well, and I've got about 19 people who are watching. Actually, I was just telling these guys, I
Right.
noticed 19 friends are watching and they're regulars now. So I appreciate you
Yes.
very much, being my core.
And Landon. Okay.
Yeah, and my core can get up to 150 on some days, which is
Yes,
amazing and
yes,
proud. So
yeah.
we're loving that. Here's the deal. Next thing you want to know is color. What's your best color? Now, basics have changed over the years. If you look at the, clothing from the 1700s all the way to today, clothing colors have changed. Now, our basics today are generally, of course, black. It's been going for many, many years.
Many years, yeah.
Brown has become a staple and a solid, what do you call it? A basic.
A basic,
Then
yeah.
also navy has been a basic. Now, navy is one of my favorite basics. Navy, brown,
Yes.
black, also gray, dark gray. Gray came in a couple years ago and it was going
I
strong.
love gray.
And it probably will
Yeah.
continue. All these are going to be through
Yeah.
our lifetime. I don't know about you guys, how old you are, but through my lifetime, these are all going to stay basics. I know that.
Yeah.
The last one that's been new, that has been added, that I love, is white, beige, or tan. White year-round. Some
Yes.
people, you can look at their wardrobe and it might have white and beige for year-round. Hey, why not? It's like no more white after
And I'd like to,
Labor Day. It's no such thing anymore. There's no
I'd
such
like
thing.
to talk about that beige because the 80s look is back in
Is
full
in.
force.
And beige was in.
And beige is in.
Super,
yeah.
super
beige,
in.
and you see a lot of animal prints. And
Oh,
and
yeah.
also.
We'll talk about prints in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, but basics, basics, basics.
Yes.
Okay, first thing you're going to have, a blazer. There's
Yes.
three. I suggest having 3 or 4 types. You're going to have a classic blazer. That's
Yes.
always important. And also the 2 to 4 kinds. What would you say? A double-breasted, a single-breasted, a shorter, a fitted, a non-fitted.
Yeah, the double-breasted is so current right now. So
it's
if
hot.
you have the body for it, you gotta have the body for
You have to have a rockin'
double-breasted.
body,
Yeah.
hourglass shape
And,
of some sort. But with my body shapers, we can make your body into hourglass, even if you have a barrel body.
Okay.
Trust me on that.
Since we are on the topic of body types, last night as I was watching one of those fabulous TV shows, some guy was wearing a tight blazer, and I kept on saying, "Please unbutton that jacket."
Does it look
right
like
now.
he was dying in there?
It
or
looked
too tight?
It was puckering here on the side.
you don't
It
want
wasn't
that.
a good look. It would have been a good look if it was an inch looser
Yeah,
on the side.
See, here's the deal with
See.
JC and I, and also my friend Chanel, who's a model for me a lot of times. She's a designer too.
Yes.
We actually, when we see somebody, or we see one item, this is fun.
Yeah.
When we see one item like a jacket or a blouse or a pant, we will, and not automatically like a knee jerk, we will actually think of an entire outfit that would go with that one item or that item. Bam, just the
Yes.
whole thing. We think of the whole thing.
Right.
And I know not everybody's like that. So it's okay. It's okay to be okay,
Yes.
not okay. No.
It's okay to not be okay.
That's his favorite.
That's my church motto.
That's but it's a
Yeah.
good one for fashion
Yeah.
too, because
Yeah.
you know what? We all start somewhere. Maybe you want to up your game. Maybe you want to start. You're single and dating suddenly, and
And-
want to reinvent yourself.
And
You wanna-
also, it seems like the first segment of the show, you were teaching fashion designing through body measurement.
You think so? Oh,
Yes.
good. I taught fashion design at 3 different fashion
Yes,
design
yes.
colleges, so it makes me happy. You still think
Yes,
of me as
yes,
a teacher,
and-
and maybe it was teaching. Yes.
And
yes.
I want to tell those aspiring fashion designers out there, the beautiful, shapely dresses are reserved for the catwalk, and don't you forget that.
Yeah, it's not
But
just
when
for
you're-
the average Joe. No,
When
no, no.
you're doing a production run to sell out to the public, that's when you have to think about
Oh
the
yeah.
shapes.
You know what? There's
out
such a
there.
thing
Yeah.
when we talk about high fashion. Some people are
Right.
just not feeling it. Like they're average people, middle
Right,
America,
yes.
whoever. Most people, they don't understand fashion. And
Right.
here's the deal: when I went to fashion design school, and he went to FIDM, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole saying: you have to shock the eye to open it.
Yes.
Now, that's why we do these wacky things. That's why we have these wild colors.
Right.
That's why we have these interesting concepts that we present to the world, because it's just a trickle down
And
effect.
also, in addition to that, I work for world-class designers. One ready-to-wear designer, Mike De La Rosa, who had his pulse, in the fashion scene. Very Armani, very Valentino. That
Right.
was Mike. And then a world-class couturier.
But his garments trickled down, like even though it was outrageous or very, very high fashion. The garment industry is a knockoff
Yes.
trickle down industry.
Right.
I mean, for lack of, we hate to admit that and know that, think
Yeah.
of that, because oh no, they're gonna butcher my design and make it so watered
Well-
down it'll be ugly. But you know what? That's life. That's how America is, and in the world, I think we all adapt from things we see. And there are very few places in the world that you can get a copyright on a clothing design, I believe,
Right.
that
Yeah.
actually couture. It has to be 600 hours worth of handwork to make it a
Yes,
couture
yeah.
garment, to
Uh-huh.
qualify it as a couture
And
garment.
that is
I mean,
where-
many people put couture on the label of their clothing, and it's not true.
Actually,
it's,
no.
it's just a word. They're not
And-
using it like they're supposed to use it, like the way we
And
recognize
here's the
it.
thing, if you are a legitimate designer who want to be taken seriously by the CFDA, the Council of the Fashion Designers of America, do not use the word couture on your label.
Yeah.
Because that will disqualify you.
I love
Because-
that. I love hearing that,
because,
because that's
yeah.
fake. It's not really
Yeah.
what the word is supposed to be used
Yes.
for. It's just like a fun word we use, like Kleenex and tissues, you know.
Right. Here, the
But-
only way that you can use the word couture is if you are admitted in the Chamber of Couturiers in Paris.
See, it's a
And
declaration
that
by
is-
decree, and you
by
have
the
to.
decree
yeah.
of if you have given the stamp of approval by
Yeah.
by Valentino,
So it's a
Versace.
big
It's
deal,
a big committee,
and we
yeah.
don't talk like that loosely.
Yeah.
Although sometimes it's fun
Yeah.
too, but it's all we know the difference. So anyway,
Yes.
who knows where you're at? But next thing, blazers. Okay.
Oh, I love blazers.
Okay, we got those. We got the 2 to
Yes,
4
yes.
blazers in your wardrobe. Now, you could also. It has to do with occasion. You know, all of this has to do with what your lifestyle is. If you have a job where you have to look sharp in a business suit, that's one thing. If you're a homemaker and you just go to the grocery store, you go out with your girlfriends, to functions at the school, that's another thing. You have to know your place, your level, your taste level, your budget as well goes along with all that too.
Yes.
If you're selling to $2,000, you have a $2,000 suit on, it may be because you're selling high-end products, and you need to look as good and as high end as the
Absolutely,
product level
absolutely, yeah.
dictates, but
Yeah.
be taken seriously in your profession. But
Yes.
if you're a homemaker and you just need a little swing jacket to go to TJ Maxx
Yeah, TJ Maxx or Ross.
and Ross, and you get some great little cute things. It's all
Yes.
good. We love all of it.
And you can still come out looking chic. You
Right.
can look
And
very
although
chic.
I have to
Yeah.
say, even if you shop at the places, which is fine because it doesn't cost that much to look good in
Mm-hmm.
America today, I hate to admit, but it's true. Garment business left America at the end of the 90s, and it hit both of us in certain ways, but we're
Mm-hmm.
making lemonade out of lemons. Our lives are going on. We still love fashion, even
Yes.
though we can't really manufacture clothes in the way that we thought we would maybe when we were younger and we're in school. It's okay.
We'll just end up making costumes for a comedy.
Oh, I know, right? fashion for his geezy and his
For
friend
geezy.
But here's the deal. But I was going to say, even if you buy TJ Maxx or Ross, I want you to realize you need to get those clothes altered. You still need an alteration. In other words, it's still going to cost you some more money. So just get used to it. If you really want to look good in those clothes, and you have to take care of them properly. Like, you can't just throw them in the washer with the towels because they'll get all the fuzzy because it's cheap stuff. You know, it'll get all the balls or whatever. Things go wrong. You have to know, I actually put almost nothing in the dryer. Nothing. I'll hang dry or lay dry almost every single thing in my wardrobe. And I have a lot of stretchy garments, and as well as wovens, but I don't know. I think that's pretty important. We should talk about clothing care in another segment, because it's very important to know how to take care of your clothes and also to alter, even if it's an inexpensive garment. You bought this thing for $5 on sale, this blouse, but you could look better if you had paid $20 more to have it altered. Do it. Get it altered. It's very important to have clothing that fits you properly. Okay, next thing, pants. Okay, there's about 5, I would say you need to have about 5 different kinds of pants. You got your jeans, everybody knows that. But we want to say the one that goes with the blazer. You know, a matching suit that's a coordinating matching suit. Now, mix and match is big today. Everybody knows, but you still have to have basic garments to be able to mix and match.
And hold that thought for a second, because you're talking about pants. Just to let you guys know that the pleated baggy pants from the 80s are back. Yeah. I've seen them on the runway. A lot of pleats, you know, they're baggy over here and then pegged on the bottom.
Whoa.
That look is back.
That sounds like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he wore the Sorel pants and crap. Well, anyway, and stuff. We've got to take a little break, okay? But we've talked about blazers, pants.
Oh, it's finally done.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I want to go through everything really quickly. Blazers, pants, blouses, T-shirts.
Yes.
You want to have at least 5 pairs of pants. You want to have at least 3 to 4 blouses. You want to have 3 different kinds of T-shirts, whether it's a dressy, high-end, like Lyrex thread, nicer T-shirt, nothing, just different colors. You want to always have black and white T-shirts. If you're going to have a staple as your black is your basic color, which should be one of everybody's probably in their wardrobe somewhere, you want to have some black and white T-shirts. And then go for colors. I'm a color person. I like colored suits. I like colored T-shirts, everything, or blouses. Okay, skirts. You want to have at least 3 of those. You could be solids to match any of the jackets, or you could have novelty skirts. Also dresses. You want to have, if you're a girly girl, which I am, and actually I don't even have enough dresses in my wardrobe right now. I'm planning to make a few in the years to come. But I really love that you just stick with what you love. You know, if you're a dress girl, you wear those dresses, and you got to have at least 4 good dresses in your wardrobe, you know, and that complement your body type. And that, you know, now, speaking of dresses, the length, below the knee or above the knee, but never on the knee. Okay, that's the rule. All right, on the length. All lengths are in these days. You can go crazy with
even a mini skirt.
Yeah,
you know,
slits are big. Slits are big, and then slits either on the side or in the back. Very big, very big. So, and whether you have a skirt that goes over a gown, like a gown type skirt, you're going to have a slit in the front with the hot pants underneath. Very common.
And you can
very beautiful today. Very gorgeous, whether it's casual or dressy. That sheer or that big gown, and then the shorts underneath, or either booty shorts like tight fitting, or a classic more fitted,
you can wear dressy shorts,
stylish shorts
dressy
that are
shorts
classy.
with blazers.
But that's big right now, is shorts under the
blazer,
the split front skirt.
Yes.
Okay, next thing. Okay, after dresses, I would say undergarments are very important. And like I said, I'm going to have a whole show or things that I'm going to be selling or showing of body shapers. Whether they come under the bust, over the shoulder, and they just go to here, whether they go all the way down to a booty short and they have laces and things, not laces, but hooks and stuff here, but they go under the breasts, or if they're from the waist or high waist down to a booty short, that's fine, or into just a slim skirt, that's fine. There's all kinds, and waist cinchers that are just from here to here that you put just on your waist. To someone who has no waist, we can get you to have that waist. If you put a little bit of help, it makes a huge difference. Plus the back fat, like I was telling you, some men have black fat down here. I know a guy who just got bariatric surgery, and he has back fat, lower back fat, and I told him, you know your suit, you could look better. Now, how? I'm going to have to make some body shapers for men too, like for in here, because you never know what kind of body people have under that suit, but you want to look the best you can in a suit. And my body shapers control this kind of back fat, this kind down here, the muffin top, all kinds of situations.
The muffin top, I
We can
love
get
it.
rid of all different kinds of problems.
Yes.
We can. It's a miracle, but it's worth it. Even if they cost a lot, body shapers are going to cost you even more than your regular clothing, pretty much. But they're worth it.
Let's
because
take
that's
it home.
the basics underneath. Okay, the next outfit. Undergarments. Then you got casual occasion clothing, which we all know what that is. Okay, workout clothes. Clubbing clothes or dining out clothes, clothes to go to dinner in would be a category, and clubbing clothes is really another subcategory. Let's see, also slumming it. I would call that a category. If you're out with your best friends and you're going hiking a Red Rock, or you're really slumming it, you got to have pants that literally could get ripped and you wouldn't care. Or, if you're at Red Rock where the rocks are around you and stuff. Also, travel clothing. For city clothing, travel clothing, and weather appropriate clothing, those three. So, city clothing, you wear something different to San Francisco than you wear around Las Vegas. You would. Or travel. You got to make sure you have clothes that can roll into a suitcase very easily and travel well easily, and you don't have to stress out how heavy it is or how hard it is to take care of on your trip. Okay, last thing, weather appropriate.
Yes.
We all need a rain slicker, right? We do. Next thing, last part, the accessories. Now, with bathing suits, there's a new accessory on the market. It's called body jewelry. I don't know if people know about it, but something that starts as a necklace and it kind of has something dripping and goes with your bathing suit. It makes your bathing suit that much cuter. So who knew body jewelry would be
amazing.
the latest thing, and it is. It's not just for people who are, whatever you think of that. It's actually hitting the average Joe nowadays. I mean, if you have a bathing suit and you want to just put some neat something around the waist. Nice, like ankle bracelets came in. Everyone thought that was wow. Now that's common. So body jewelry is very important for bathing suits. Of course, earrings, bracelets, necklace. I'm a bracelet girl. I don't have a ton on today, but I always have a lot of bracelets usually. Shoes. You want to know if you're wide or narrow. You want to have for all the activities and all the clothing that you have. So you want to make sure you have work shoes, sports shoes, vacation shoes, good walking shoes, hiking boot if you're going to hike, or something that's fabulous for making sure your legs and body stay in good shape. If you're on vacationing, you're going to be touring a lot maybe, and you need good, comfortable walking shoes. Then accessories like your hat, your purse, your gloves. Hat, purse, gloves. Purse, as everybody knows. Hat, everybody knows. Baseball cap's been the most common, worn hat for travel or for forever, right? It's in our era. But there's also other kinds of hats, like a fedora. That's been very popular for men and women. Fedora hats are hot right now. Gloves. I have my winter gloves, my little mittens that I wear when it's cold. You gotta realize gloves are a great opportunity to make your outfit look amazing. I know it's kind of throwback to, the 60s, the 50s, the 20s, when people wore gloves that matched their purse or whatever, or the shoes. But that's a spice of life. Why not? Why not have it? You could set it on your belt. Also belts, very important. We all should have about 7 different kinds of belts in our wardrobe. Maybe 3 that we really, really love and use a lot. For different, novelty belt, classic belts, both. Okay? All right. Other than that, that would be the end of it. I want to thank you all for coming. Bettina appreciates you, and I hope you got some value out of this, and you'll get your list going. And I can also message you this list if you'd like. Just message me, Bettina Steinhauer at my messenger through Facebook, and I will get you this list of all these things, and you can fill in the blanks. All right?
Yay!
And get our measurements to me and put it in my Rolodex so I have you on file.
Okay.
And thanks, JC, for helping me out.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
It was fun.
Yeah,
Thanks.
my
That's
pleasure.
it. Bettina. Bye.